Have you ever imagined living in a place where electricity is a luxury, food is rationed, and even getting clean water can turn into a daily battle? Where, at the same time, the streets resemble scenes from old movies, filled with classic cars, and the beaches look like they belong on a postcard. But real life is far from a dream. Welcome to Cuba, a land of extreme contrasts, where mesmerizing beauty hides a reality few truly understand. In this video, we will dive into the real Cuba, a place that captivates with its culture, history, and resilience, but also faces unimaginable challenges. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's quick, costs nothing, and makes a big difference in helping us bring you more content like this. Cuba, located in the heart of the Caribbean, is the largest island in the Greater Antilles archipelago, spanning over 109,000 square kilometers of pure diversity. With crystal clear waters to the south and north and a welcoming tropical climate, Cuba's geography is as varied as it is fascinating. Fertile plains sustain an agricultural sector that has been the backbone of its economy for decades, while mountain ranges like the Sierra Maestra serve as the stage for revolutionary stories. But behind this breathtaking landscape lie challenges that most tourists fail to see. Around 11 million people live in Cuba, forming a unique cultural mosaic influenced by African, European, and indigenous roots. However, the quality of life varies drastically. Many residents in both rural and urban areas live in precarious conditions, often lacking basic sanitation and electricity. Even with free healthcare and education, two achievements often celebrated under the socialist regime, the economic reality weighs heavily. Monthly salaries, averaging shockingly low amounts, are insufficient to cover basic needs like food, hygiene products, and medicine. Havana, the capital, is a city of breathtaking beauty and stark contrasts. Its streets are an open-air museum, with Spanish colonial buildings and classic cars, evoking a unique sense of nostalgia. The famous Malecón, a seaside promenade, is a gathering spot for locals and tourists alike. But a closer look reveals the darker side. Many buildings are in ruins, infrastructure is inadequate, and frequent power outages leave residents and businesses at the mercy of chance. Cuba's history is deeply intertwined with rebellions, foreign influences, and a revolution that shaped the nation as we know it. Since 1959, when Fidel Castro led the Cuban Revolution, the socialist government has faced both applause and criticism, often being labeled a dictatorship. Restrictions on freedom of speech, imprisonment of dissidents, and severe trade limitations define the political and social landscape of Cuba. However, it's in daily life where the struggles are most evident. The distribution of food and water reflects the complexities of a state-controlled economy. Supermarkets with nearly empty shelves have become a common sight. The U.S. economic embargo exacerbates the shortages, further limiting the import of essential goods. Cuban cuisine, as a result, is shaped by creativity in the face of ingredient scarcity. Life is a constant adaptation. In recent years, fuel shortages have led to massive lines at gas stations and a drastic reduction in the number of cars on the road. Ironically, the vintage cars, kept running with improvised parts, have become a tourist symbol of the island. For Cubans, however, they represent much more, a testament to resilience in times of scarcity. Despite all the hardships, the Cuban spirit remains vibrant. Music, dance, and festivals are expressions of a culture that celebrates life even amid adversity. On the other hand, the country's political structure and economic limitations leave deep scars. Under a one-party system led by the Communist Party, Cuba faces constant criticism for its lack of press freedom and democratic elections. Reports of religious persecution and imprisonment of dissidents further raise questions about human rights on the island. Cuba is, above all, a country of extremes. Its paradisiacal beaches and fascinating culture contrast sharply with a reality marked by daily struggles. It's a land that inspires and challenges anyone trying to understand it. What intrigues you the most about Cuba? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay with us for more explorations of unique places like this one.